Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Chicago, Illinois for the second straight day of Basketball Without Borders, this time featuring the Asia region. I'm B-Ron, and joining me today, making his SimWorld Prep, SCBA TV, for that matter, debut, is 247's Phoenix. Phoenix, it's good to have you here with me. I know you've been on the podcast with me, we're talking dirty, but good to have you here with me calling a game.
I'm good. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad that I get my first time on the mic with legendary B-Ron, and ready to watch some good basketball here.
The legendary B-Ron himself. That is, in fact, me, and we're gonna get some good defense here in this one, I believe. The jumper up and no good as we get things rolling here. Again, this is the Asia region of the Basketball Without Borders camp, and let's get through these rosters here. Again, a mix of SimWorld Prep and high school recruit players. For Team Blue, and Yam Aftakulo, who is playing for APAC this season. Miota Rise, also returning member for the APAC squad. Hong Li Zui, we have Wenge Zhang, Jin Fang, Hiroshi Omega, Daki James Littner, and Walid Alomari. Those are all high school recruits besides Fang. Fang is also a returning member to APAC. Oh,
wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Was that Altakulo who threw that one down?
I believe so.
I was looking at my notes and heard the slam and had to pop back up like huh?
That was a great move to the hole there.
Absolutely insane. And for Team Gray on the other side, their roster, again, mix of prep and high school recruit guys on their side of Team Gray. Damian Torres and Lu Huan, members of the Asia Pacific team. Also Sun Chung Gu, the electric dunker, joining APAC this season, his first season with them upcoming. Akira Yakamoto, Wen Feng, Alexander Stockholm, Atsushiro Marusaki, and Zen Kumar. All three of those guys, high school recruits, and Fang, member of APAC.
I'm hoping to see Chungju with some highlight dunks today. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that is what he is known for, to be sure. I've been telling people throughout the course of leading up to this one, I said, is there anybody you want to look out for? It's Gu, and he fires a three ball on that one. Nothing but air, and the shot clock violation as a result.
Yeah, that was a little deep. I understand the shot clock was running down, but that was a little deep for his range.
Hey, put him in a bad spot, man. Put him in a bad spot. Hey, here's the ball with 2 seconds left. Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's good with the defense, knocking the ball loose.
Good play from behind there to knock it loose.
Yeah, I love that. And Phoenix, just like yesterday's game, this is more of a showcase kind of a game for a lot of these players. So what are you looking for in particular from this kind of game for these players to show what they can do?
Yeah, so I'm glad to bring that up. I actually got to talk to the SimWorld Asia Pacific coach earlier this week, and he's looking for, and what I'm looking for is shooting ability. He said you're not a great shooting team. They're great at taking it to the hole and dunking and flying high. Oh, great move! You got to finish there. But I'm looking to see scoring ability. I think that's what SimWorld Asia Pacific lacks right now, is just a true scoring ability.
Yeah, and a few seasons ago, they had guys like Kai Newby who could do that. You also had the very tall Leonardo Fields now playing for Alabama. Kai Newby is playing for St. Mary's in SimWorld U. So those guys were a lot of their scoring punch. Both of them have since moved on. They are looking to replace those guys, to be sure. Their highest scoring player on their team is returning Miota Rise, 8 points per game. And that returning is their highest scorer. So they definitely do need some production. They do have some roster spots still open. From what I'm seeing here, they've got three looks like here. So if they can fill some of those with some shooting, like you said, that'll be what they're looking for the most. This Team Gray is going to take a timeout, down by 6 as they start this one. Not a good start for Team Gray in this one, as we're talking about wanting to see some scoring production from the APAC head coach. But also, Want to remind everybody again, we were a day out from the SimWorld TV, SimWorld Hoops contract negotiations going well, and just being back on in the air here. But as a reminder, we can't do this without your support, your shares, your likes on YouTube videos, your views on said videos as well. A lot of this isn't possible without the support of you all, and here on the stream as well, obviously. I see a lot of you in here right now so far. It is a Sunday. I understand that is early in the day. Gotta get these numbers up though, people. Views gotta get up in order for us to continue doing what we do best over here. It's bringing you guys a lot of content. We can't do this again without your support. So share us around. Word of mouth is how we grow the best. And also, we'd like to give away some EMs during this game, but just like most things around here, we can't do it without your help. We need to get to 50 concurrent views on YouTube, live views on YouTube rather. And once we get there, we'll do our EM giveaway. We gotta get there first though. So, you know what to do. Get to sharing. Share it around with everybody you can think of. I know it's only exhibition, basketball outdoors, but if you want to see some of the top high school prospects in Asia, this is the place to be.
I'm looking for the gray team here to move the ball offensively. They've been kind of stuck the last few possessions here.
They have been kind of stuck. Looks like they've been in a little bit of quicksand here and maybe unsure of what to do with the ball in their hands. Jumper up, that one falls. So there we go.
Again, late in the shot clock with a nice finish there.
Yeah, but you know, that's one of those things where you look at that and you see it and you go, oh, that's a good sign.
Oh
but
my.
Look at that.
My.
Pick and roll.
That, again, what a beautiful take to the hole there.
Fantastic job. Team Blue doing a great job so far. They're playing together, and I think that in this kind of game, that's what you want to see as well. Cyber J had mentioned it yesterday, but sure, these are all guys looking to showcase their skills and wanting to make the highlight plays and score and that kind of stuff, because that gets a lot of the attention. But doing the little things, like setting the screen for your guys so you can get to the basket like that, those are good things as well.
That's a tough turnaround. Good defense by Yamamoto.
Turnaround jumper did not go there. As Team Gray in possession of it here. But Phoenix, I know that this is your first time calling a SimWorld prep style of game. How does that feel for you to just be in this environment? And I know this is different from what you'll see in the upcoming prep season, in particular. But even so, I think this is a good spot for you to make your debut.
Yeah, it's exciting. I've been looking forward to it all week. Watching other games and listening to other commentators and kind of just taking in what they've been doing so that I can portray that to my calling of the game. But yeah, I think this is a good start. Not a lot of pressure here. It's a showcase game. It's not a high-profile tournament game.
Right, exactly. It's not like you're making your debut in the Last Dance or anything.
Yeah,
Give it a Last Dance, you know.
yeah, nothing like the championship game or anything.
Yeah, talk about throwing someone into the fire, right? Hey,
Yeah.
Your debut, by the way, championship game in the Last Dance. It's fine, no pressure or anything.
Yeah, no, none at all.
No pressure. And don't worry, I got you. This will be a smooth experience. Everyone tells me that I'm one of the best people to work with here, so I'll take the compliment.
The legendary B-Ron.
I will take the compliment. Thank you very much. And there's a blocking foul.
Oh my!
From Tungu there.
I don't know about that one.
Not too sure about that one, huh, Phoenix?
Yeah,
Pizza.
That was close. I think it could have gone either way.
One of those bang kind of plays there. Now Donkey James Latner. Back over to Omega. Omega off glass in.
The blue team has done a great job of just taking the ball to the basket, not settling for outside jumpers.
Yeah, and that is a very good sign if you're the APAC coach. You want to see what kind of decision making that these kids are doing in this kind of game. That's a
Yeah,
turnaround jumper there as well.
Yeah, I think it speaks to, basketball IQ. You can have somebody score 20 points, but they got to have a high basketball IQ to help out in other areas as well.
Exactly. Zway knocks down a three.
That's the shooting that the coaches for Southwest, SimWorld Asia Pacific is looking for.
Absolutely. That was Hong Lee Zway, another one of those high school recruits here in this one. And when you talk about the high school recruit versus the SimWorld Prep player, we have to remember that these SimWorld Prep players are the best high school athletes, basketball players in the world. To be in SimWorld Prep, you have to be considered one of those players. So this is something that Sniper Jay said yesterday. A lot of these high school recruits are looking to see how they match up against these SimWorld Prep guys. Can they really play on the same level as the SimWorld Prep players?
Yeah, I think that's a really good. This is a really good exhibition to show that, to see where they stack up. Like you said, there's not a lot of pressure. Hey, go out, play your game, and there's see how well you play. See if you do stack up.
Lamare fires at the buzzer on the shot clock. No good. Took a little too long to get that possession going there. Did Team Blue that time down the floor?
Yeah, that was kind of their first possession that they didn't look cohesive there.
Second chance effort.
Good putback. Yeah, that's offense as a rebounding is like a hidden gem. It's a hidden stat in my opinion.
It is definitely a hidden stat. It is a hidden stat. We are going to take a little bit of a break here to pay some bills. We'll be right back though, folks. 13-9, Team Blue out in front. Welcome back, everyone. 13-9, Team Blue out in front here in this one. And we talked about this being a showcase game, and there's a lot of things being showcased so far through the first, what's this, 7 minutes of the first quarter here. We've seen a lot of good decision-making in terms of passing. We've seen some good activity on the glass, and we've seen good shot selection as well from some players throughout this one.
I don't think the Gray coach is too happy about that coming out of the timeout, and they're gonna take a timeout themselves and get straight here.
Yeah, they'll take a minute to get themselves together. Want to remind everybody though, we'll be back with more off-season tournament action here as Doc's Sinister Showcase getting started Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. This is Isaiah James, the South Carolina Gamecock, hosting his first tournament event of the off season. I'm looking forward to that one in particular, Phoenix. It's a big deal, I think, for Doc Ock to get this spotlight on him and having him get to spotlight some players and get them invited to this tournament that he's hosting as well.
Yes, when the tournament's roster started coming out and the games started coming out, this was one that I circled right off the bat. I'm excited about this showcase.
And it's taking place at the Louisiana Sportsplex in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's going to feature, again, this is all, and the really cool thing about these tournaments in particular is that we're getting the mix of SimWorld Prep and SimWorld U talent in this in these tournaments. So you're going to see guys like Kai Killens in that one. You're going to see guys like Cam Jones, Tony Medici, DeVar Skyler. There's so many names I could go through. We don't have the time to go through them all, but there's a lot of talent in that Doc Signature Showcase coming up. That's very soon. Again, this Wednesday, July 16th, 7 p.m.
I might have to make my way down there for a few games, get a little Louisiana flair and food.
Yeah, gonna have to get down there for that one and be in that environment, similar to perform, right?
Yes, exactly.
1000%, man. The SimWorld Super just gonna be busy this time of year.
Yeah.
We get to go everywhere, man. Especially when Maestro gets a hold of it too, because he goes everywhere during this time of year. Him and Sniper J will probably be good friends on that as well. Going around and seeing all the talent that SimWorld has to offer. This is when you get a chance to check out some of these open runs that go viral, because for a lot of these guys, this is their first time playing in some sort of organized basketball game, and you don't see a lot of them in this environment. So it's good to see them in this environment. Wow. And there's a steal from Obstaculo. He's going to slow the pace down, turn around through the line jumper, no good. On the glass is Fang.
Very nice tip.
Man. Big guy coming in and flying through like that. I was not ready for it, but that's why you box out though, right?
Exactly why he boxed out. He came out of nowhere.
So important to box out. I'm not sure if that was Jin or when. It was Jin Fang. Jin is on Team Blue, though. My apologies. Jin Fang was the one who went and grabbed that one, and he's been really active on the glass so far for Team Blue in this one. And if I am Coach Okamura, I am very, very pleased with what I'm seeing from him.
Yeah, I think everything that Coach Okamura talked about is he's kind of seeing out there, good offense, especially by the blue team. Their offense has been on point from the tip, and so has their defense. It's kind of been a lockdown defense so far.
And we're seeing movement there.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out where you are. Jimmy's on the trouble. Oh! Yum Obstaculo.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know he had bunnies like that, man.
I don't think anybody did.
That's how they get down in the Philippines?
My goodness.
Man, oh man. That is absolutely impressive from Yam Obstaculo. If him and Sun Chung Gu can get going like that and do things on the floor like that together, man, they're a walk-in highlight reel between the two of them.
Yeah, they're gonna Oh wow!
Oh,
nice find. Was that Torres with the find there? That was a great pass.
Torres with the pass. It was Yakamoto with the finish as well.
Yeah, Torres is a good passer. He tends to pass people open a lot of the time.
And you definitely want to see that, especially in this kind of game. They're looking for that kind of stuff here. Final 2 seconds of the first quarter. 3-ball up.
Oh my goodness.
3-ball ends the first half in style for Team Blue. 26-13. They're out in front. I'm going to step aside here for a break before the second quarter starts, but come back for more here in Chicago.
Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so...
See the game, be the game.
Hey everyone, I'm JJP, and if you're looking for the most immersive basketball RPG experience out there, welcome to SimWorld Sports. Whether you're a player or a coach, your decisions shape your career. From SimWorld Prep to SimWorld U, all the way to the pros, every move, from game strategy to media perception, impacts your legacy. This isn't just a simulation, it's your basketball journey. SimWorld Sports, the only place where you can see the game, be the game.
Welcome back, everyone. 26-13, Team Blue out in front after that buzzer beater ended the first quarter there. Talk about a momentum builder to get that one going, to go and keep the momentum going. It's Zhang knocking down a little jumper as well of his own. Team Blue's rolling offensively.
Yeah, they're knocking down everything at this point, whether it's a dunk or a three. And their defense has been phenomenal.
Absolutely been phenomenal. Zhang, another steal here. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed by a lot of what I've seen from a lot of these players. Who stuck out to you so far in the first quarter there, Phoenix?
I liked Jin Fang pulling down 6 rebounds. That's a key. I mean, you're gonna, especially a couple offensive rebounds, which have led to buckets. And then on the other side for the great team, I like Damian Torres with a few assists, good-looking assists too, that led to easy buckets.
Yeah, did have a nice couple of assists there in that first quarter, did Torres. I've been really pleased to see Omega in this one as well so far. Been very smart with his shot selection for the most part. And I think that he's turning some heads for Team Blue, especially as one of those high school recruits here, trying to make a name for himself and possibly earn a roster spot on APAC after this game or down the road before the season gets started. Now, Docky James Littner fired the three, can't get that one to fall for him.
Yeah, somebody's going to get an offer out of this game. I can guarantee you that. Somebody's going to. I have a feeling.
It always happens in these games. Someone shows up and really shows a lot of their skill set in a showcase game like this, and they get a recruitment offer, and usually we end up hearing about it a few days afterwards, or the next day, or a few hours later. It depends. Timing is everything.
Another easy bucket by Blue there, and then another steal.
And another steal for Team Blue there, and that was Mira Rise with the steal here. And speaking of offers and things like that, nice coming out of Basketball Without Borders, Torian Samura yesterday from the Australia game, he had another big performance in Basketball Without Borders, and there's a lot of hype around him, and I've been hearing, Phoenix, that he's getting a lot more SimWorld interest as the soccer teams arrive.
Yeah, I've been hearing the same thing. I think after his game yesterday, there's a few teams that are going to be vying for his work this season.
Yeah, it was SimWorld U team in particular. I remember yesterday looking at his sheet. At the time, he had just Bethune-Cookman who was interested in him, but now he's getting offers from more SimWorld U schools, or getting more interest rather, from some SimWorld U schools as well. Well, that is a big deal. He could be going to join SimWorld U schools, and there's a big block.
That Blue right defense, there. That leads to an easy bucket too.
Yeah, great pass inside to Alsakulo. Docky James Littner setting the pass up from the block on the opposite end here as well. Team Blue is rolling 36-13 here. Team great, really struggling. Let's take a minute though. Shout out you all in the chat, but want to give you guys the opportunity to get your shout-outs in as well. It's your time to shine, people. Get your shout-outs in, and we'll read them in the chat. Announce them live on air. Phoenix, do you have the chat up here to read out who's here? If not, I can do it. I got you.
I got it. You know, we got our guy Coach Drayton from Syracuse here. We got Scott Marnock in the chat today. Let's see who else we got. We got Juan Veslaz. We got.
I see.
Froze on me.
I see Coach Robert McHubbardson in here. I see a shout out in here as well. I see. Oh, Phoenix. Yeah, Scott Marner. Shout out to Phoenix's lovely voice. Look at that.
Scott, my man.
Look at that. It's good. It's good to have him here. I also see Omazale shout out. Shout out to the entire SimWorld team for making these things possible. Thank you very much. We appreciate that, Juan. I see Khalik as well. Shout out to Omega. He's going crazy. He sure is going crazy. He's getting the notice of the SimWorld faithful here as well, from other players in SimWorld Prep. So that's a good sign when you're getting notice from fellow SimWorld Prep players as just a high school recruit. That's putting your name on the map for not only yourself, but maybe you'll have a spot on a team and you get to play against some of these guys.
Another
block. You gotta figure out who that is blocking those shots like that, man. Going crazy in the post. As we're gonna see another shout out here. One more. Scott Monarch here. Shout out as well to all my friends here in Chicago from my school days. Look at that. Absolutely all over the place, man. All over the place. I love to see it. Love to see it, Scott. Thank you for being here. Thank all of you for being here and tapped in with us on a Sunday afternoon, spending a part of your Sunday afternoon with us. We appreciate it very much. Oh,
another one.
Another block.
I believe that's Waleed Amari with those blocks.
Oh my goodness, Waleed Alomari, yes, another high school recruit here in this game, making his presence felt in the paint for sure. And he's not, again, this is one of those high school recruits not currently in SimWorld Prep, looking to make a name for himself and get into SimWorld Prep and get on a roster. And I think that you can never have too many shot blockers with the loss of a guy like Leonardo Fields. If I'm Coach Okamura, I might be considering giving an offer to Alomari just for his paint presence and blocking alone, shot blocking ability alone.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have an anchor in the back that just in case your guards can get blown by, at least he's back there to protect the paint and the rim.
Absolutely. It's a difficult thing to do, I think, to have that kind of presence in the paint, but especially in high school when a lot of guys aren't as tall as you are. And SimWorld Age Pacific, they've always had a pretty tall team over the course of the seasons here in SimWorld. But looking at their roster right now, they have 2 7-foot kids on their roster, and those are the 2 tallest right now on their roster. Those are the Fang brothers, Jin and Wen. So if you can add another one in Alomari looks to be 7 foot, or if not close to maybe 6'10", 6'9" maybe. But yeah.
I think it's nice to be able to have somebody that you can count on when you take one of the brothers out, that he can fill in. He might not be able to do it offensively, but defensively he's going to be there for your team.
Right, exactly. And having that kind of defense and showing that kind of defense in this kind of game, Phoenix, it's one of those things where, again, you can impact the game in so many other ways than just scoring. We say it all the time, and that's one of those ways you can do it. It's a loud way to do it.
Oh my goodness!
And it's another one from Alomari. It's a loud way to impact the game without scoring, but I think it's the way to do it.
He's having his own block party at this point.
Yeah, I think he's got 4. I feel like it's 4. I feel like in just this quarter alone. But maybe
feels like 4 in the last 4 possessions.
Yeah. Going absolutely insane, holding down the paint.
The Gray team is really struggling at this point. They've got to get some type of movement, a good look.
Yeah, here's Torres. Going inside to Kumar. Kumar
There.
off the glass in.
That was a good look. That was a good pass to get him set up on the inside there.
Yeah, good job from Kumar to fight through the contact there. And even though he didn't get the foul, we're gonna step aside here as well. Be right back, folks.
Look, everybody got prices and other vices. I took a chance through the dices and got a nice hit. Was on the clock with security running the night shift. And then I got a DM of some change in your life. Then I wait for it, and then I pray for it. I just be hoping it ain't taint what I paid for it. They say you never be as pure as your first form. The sights never be as clear as you first saw them. That's why I'm elevating and constantly meditating. Gotta keep my mind right, not waiting on hindsight. I never sacrifice the art for the limelight. And don't surround with who only show the highlights. I spent 20-some years in the twilight, and I swear look a whole lot like the spotlight, really.
Welcome back, everyone. 40-15. Team Blue out in front, and we finally got some more information on the block party that's being given out from Waleed Alamari in this one. I said that he's probably around 7 foot. I was close. He's 6'11". He's 17 years old, and he's from Iraq. So this is another one of those situations where, sure, he's not from the region of Asia, but this is impressive to say the least.
Yeah, nice take. That was beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. Nicely done.
That was good offensive possession there by the gray team.
Yeah, they need one of those desperately here. Within the last few minutes, they've been struggling, but a lot of that has to do with the shot blocking of Alamari over the last few minutes here, Phoenix.
Yes, it does. Oh, nice rebound. Good putback.
Yeah,
Another nice rebound.
Fang is active on the glass. That's number 7 rebounds from Jin Fang in this one. There's been a lot of dominance in the paint for Team Blue from Jin Fang and Waleed Alamari over the last few minutes and just throughout the game in general. I know you mentioned Coach Okamura was looking for shooters, but I think you can never, in my opinion, have too much paint protection and production.
No, yeah, I think from what he talked about, he loves his team's ability to get to the paint and finish at the rim. He says that's about where they're at right now. They're just looking for a little more depth on their shot, mid-range game 3, to kind of open up the paint even more, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And on the other side of that, when you look at closing up the paint in particular, again, Waleed Alamari been shutting the paint down for Team Blue in this one, and just a high school recruit, not actively in SimWorld Prep, but he could be joining them his way. Fires and knocks another 3-pointer down for Team Blue. They have ballooned this lead out to a large margin here.
17 points in the half is not. That's called offensive struggle right there. There's no other mincing of the words.
Yeah, absolutely. Hung Lee's way knocked down that 3-pointer for Team Blue to end the first half of them. And I'll end it right there, 47-17, a 30-point lead for Team Blue. Heading into the locker room, we'll step aside, folks, for halftime, but we'll be right back.
Remember those pesky squirrels?
Uh-huh.
Well, I trained them.
Fun! Squirrels cutting coupons.
Yep. It's gonna save us a ton of money and time.
I love your brain, Bob.
Me too.
Enough! Your tyranny ends now, you filthy humans! Nut up, my brothers!
You seem so cool!
Yeah!
Ow!
The day of the squirrel is upon us!
No!
Yeah!
Oh, bite my head! Oh, God, it's mating with my mouth. Mommy!
Just get it off!
Welcome back, everyone. Second half, get ready to begin here. Basketball Up Orders Asia edition. And we have seen a lot here in this first half play, Phoenix. It's been a game of really exciting highlight moments on both sides of the ball. And one in particular, the main attraction, who I'll say here, hasn't made much of an impact in this one. Organized basketball hasn't made much of an impact so far in this game. Sun Sung-gu, there he is, going to the free throw line now after being fouled by Jin Fang, one of the leading rebounders of this contest.
Yeah, Chung-gu's he's been quiet tonight. Another organized game where he hasn't really got it going. I'd like to see. I just want to see the one dunk. That's what I want to see. I want to see one highlight real dunk.
Yeah, and hey, hopefully we'll get it. There's still plenty of time left in this one to get it. A whole 20 minutes left for us to get it. He does get on the board though, with a free throw there. So he's finally on the stat sheet in terms of numbers, points wise. Anyway, did have a rebound coming into the quarter.
That was a good first possession by the Gray team too. After struggling in the first half, scoring only 17 points to take it right to the hole and get to the line.
Yeah, it shows that they are still not deterred from trying to get the easy buckets. They're not going to be forced into taking difficult shots. So we're trying to get the easy ones. And in a game like this, where you're down by a lot, I think it's also a good time to showcase what your heart is made of, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen bigger comebacks before. Nothing says that this one's over. You gotta get a little mini run here. Go on a 7-8-0 run. Get a little momentum back.
And right, exactly. My little go-to comment whenever there's a big deficit like this is the Atlanta Falcons exist, and everyone knows what I mean when I say that.
Yeah, I think we all know.
Yeah, everyone knows exactly what I mean when I say that statement. So, or some variation of it anyway. It's either them or I use the Patriots because they actually completed it. But New England Patriots exist. Everyone knows what I mean, right?
Oh, it looks like the blue team has come out with a little different defense. It looks like they're good shot. Looks like the blue team's doubling a lot here.
Yeah, double teaming in a game where you're already up big.
I know.
That is certainly a decision.
Yeah, that's trying to put this one away midway through the third quarter type of decision.
Yeah. Do you think that's a player-driven decision, or the coach say, "Hey guys, I want you guys to go out there and showcase your pressure on defense"?
Maybe a little bit of both. But I would hope that it's more of a player decision. Nice take.
Yeah.
Good take by Torres there.
Yeah, Torres showing a little bit of something there, but I really like what I've seen from him passing the ball in particular. He's done that very well for Team Gray, even though they haven't scored a lot of points. There's some assists, and there's a block from Team Gray on the interior that time. And they get another stop here, cutting into the lead.
They are. They've come out with a little fire this half.
We've seen comebacks before in this kind of game as well. And it's funny because I believe last season was a very similar start to the Asian edition of this game. One team went up big, the other ended up coming back in the second half, making it closer than what it was prior to. So who knows? Could still get this one. Rise for three. No good from the corner there. Near to Rise. And there's Sun Chung-gu.
Oh.
Gets it ripped by Atsukulo. That's gotta be 3 or 5 steals. I can't keep track of numbers, but it's more points on the board for Team Blue as well in the process.
Yeah, he did that one all by himself. That was a great hands on the defensive end, and then a great finish at the rim.
Fantastic job from Atsukulo there. As a reminder, everyone, this is not a game. Not a game. It's not a league. Not that either. But you know what it is? It is a whole world. A SimWorld, matter of fact. So what I need y'all to do is get more people come and be a part of the realest sports RPG on the planet. Get in here on the ground floor before it blows up. You want to say you were a part of this before it got real big, right? I know you do. We have incentives for coaches, super fans, looking for more coaches to fill out these SimWorld prep squads, looking for more super fans. Just come and be a part and cheer on their favorite player, their favorite team. Do what a fan does in real life, but do it here in SimWorld. Discord.gg/SimWorld Hoops, so you can get all the information, stay up to date with everything going on in the league as well. And the website, SimWorldSports.com. And remember, guys, SimWorld is the only place where you can see the game, be the game. Team Gray hoping to see this lead continue to come down if you're Team Gray.
Yeah, they need a couple more possessions. A good move. Oh, nice ball. Wow.
Alley-oop.
That's a great play call out of the timeout. Whoever called that one, that was a fantastic play call.
Very nice. And the execution of it too. Torres on the alley-oop pass, and the finish on the other end of it as well. Throwing it's the hard part. Oh, I think catching it's the hard part. Personally, I've tried.
So have I. Yeah, I think Torres has done a great job distributing the ball today. For as offensively challenged as they've been, he's done a good job, I think.
You always need guys who are going to be unselfish and maybe play more of a traditional pure point guard position. and lead the team that way, right?
Yeah, he's doing a good job of not only that, but I've seen him down low vying for rebounds as well, which I like from the guard position. As he gets a lead there to commit a foul.
Yeah, Alamari there picking up the foul. Haven't seen a whole lot of free throws in this one, but we'll see some here from Torres.
I think that's a key for the Gray team getting back into this one. Get to the free throw line. Get some easy buckets.
Yeah, slow the game down for sure. Damian Torres from Miami, Florida, actually. He's making this will be his only season in SimWorld Prep coming up. He's 6 feet here, listed at 175. And as we've seen so far, he is known for that pass rush mentality. We're seeing that here in this one. Pure point guard, great court vision on that side of things. And right now he is getting some interest, perhaps, from the U, from Miami, and from California as well, as he knocks down the free throws there.
Yeah, you got it down to 27. You're cutting in slowly but surely. You're cutting into it. It's just you got to play defense now, and that was not it.
That doesn't help at all.
No, that does not.
Does not help. Hiroshi Omega.
That looked like a miscommunication there on the pick and roll.
Yeah, you got to be able to communicate and talk through things, right? Ooh, almost saw the finish there. Good second chance effort, though.
Yeah, I think the Gray team has done a good job of... Okay.
You were going to give him a compliment.
I was going to give him a compliment.
Taking back compliment speed run, 0.5 seconds.
That's the second possession in a row. I won't give a compliment next time. I'll just let it play out and see where we go.
Yeah. All right, so just let it happen, and then look, you can give it when they're going down the floor, right? On defense, right? Now Juan in a bit of trouble, throwing him in the alley-oop. That one no good that time. They were unable to connect. Difficult window to try to do it in though. Omega jumper that time, no good from him. Here comes Juan down the floor.
Oh,
gets it poked away. Alamari on the steal. Oh, back to back. Go ahead, Phoenix.
I was just gonna say, yeah, good defense there by the Gray team, and they're doing a good job. Good job of offensive rebounding right now, keeping possessions alive.
Yeah, they really are doing a great job of that too, and that again, those are the kind of things that these scouts from SimWorld Prep and SimWorld U are looking to see in this kind of game. What's your effort looking like when you're down big? How are you still trying to get back into this game for your team and make it close?
Yeah, what are the little things you're doing? I think is the big key with games like these, because everybody can go out and score 20 if they're hot and can shoot the ball, but can you rebound? Can you pass the ball? Can you play good defense? That's what matters.
Yes, exactly, 1000%. Are you gonna set a screen for your teammate to help them get to the basket?
Exactly. That type of little stuff.
Yeah. How do you move without the ball? Are you moving without the ball? Are you standing in the corner, just sitting there, chilling, not doing anything? Yeah. Or are you moving without the ball?
Yeah, can you get your shot, or do you have to have somebody else get it for you? I think is another key for a player, especially as you go up in the levels. Are you able to? Oh, nice pass. And a dunk.
Great finish there as well. Fantastic work on the inside. Great pass, and we were able to finish it off as well.
I think that's something that the blue team has done really well. Has been unselfish today, passing the ball and setting. You've seen a lot of screens set by just about everybody at this point. Oh, there's a mismatch there.
Alamari in the post. Mismatch does take advantage of a Foley. But look, that goes both ways though, right? That's one of those things where your teammate sees the mismatch and gets you the ball. That's smart basketball. That's that basketball IQ you're talking about earlier, Phoenix.
Yes. Oh, good take by Torres again. He's starting to feel it a little bit.
It's starting to heat up a little bit, perhaps, as Damian Torres. And that's a good sign, to be sure. But these are the kind of things that you want to see, fighting through the adversity of struggling or making your impact in various different ways. Here's Hiroshi Omega trying to force his way inside. Pulls up for a jumper in traffic. Does not care. And he's scoring anyway.
That was a good shot from the free throw line. That's that mid-range jumper that I think is becoming a lost art.
I wouldn't say it was a good shot. I would say it was lucky, but that's just me.
Yeah, I
would have found that. Go ahead, Phoenix.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, there's probably a little luck in that one. But hey, you gotta be lucky.
It wasn't easy.
You gotta have a little luck to be good, right?
Yeah. Fair enough. In some respects, I would definitely agree with you there. You can be good all you want, but sometimes it does take a little bit of luck to get to that next step here. Minute 30 left in the third quarter. Torres slamming it home after the screen.
He's doing a good job of reading the pick and roll right now.
Yeah.
If no one's going with him, he's taking it straight to the hole. If they both roll with him, then he's getting a good take there again.
That's Omega doing the same thing that Torres just did, right? Reading the pick and roll and making the correct decision. The pick and roll, Phoenix, I feel like it's one of it's a simple play, but in my opinion, it's one of the more complicated things because there's so many moving parts literally in the play design.
Yeah, it's also one of the hardest things to guard because communication is the key. One little non-communicative time and you're going to wind up somebody's dunking the ball. So I think it's hard to do on both ends. It's hard to defend and it's hard to get it precise on the offensive end as well.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many different outcomes for that play on both sides of the ball that you have to be ready for. And it's all about communication on both sides of the ball too, right?
Yes.
Whether it's verbal or not.
Yeah, I think that goes back. That's just you got to get the rebound there.
Yeah, unlucky bounce if you're Team Gray.
Yeah. Oh, good defense there. Yeah, going back, I think the pick and roll, if you can execute it, it's impossible to stop. Another good offense. That was a good offensive possession there again. Another good offensive rebound. But yeah, just finishing up on the pick and roll. It's a staple.
It is. It's a staple, and Team Blue been a staple this one all game. Third quarter comes to a close, 65-38. They're rolling in this one. We'll see if they can finish it up here as we wrap up the Basketball Without Borders Asia edition. Final quarter coming at you. We'll be right back with it.
I'm walking on sunshine. Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing, love? Good. To see y'all. Y'all looking great. Thank you. Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
All right. Let's see what you got here. Oh, you got them sitting on them big boys? Ooh, yo. Bro, that's clean.
Yeah, I knew you like it, man. I knew you like it.
I just got one problem, though.
What's that?
It's a goddamn robbery, man. You can't be riding around here with 20. You trying to be incognito.
Man, that's all I can
This ain't gonna work, bro. What we doing?
I wonder what they arguing about. Girl, I told him that shit wasn't gonna work. He don't listen to nothing.
What's that noise?
Okay.
Pop the trunk, man. I know. Pop the trunk, bro. Pop the goddamn trunk, man.
You serious right now?
How you gonna steal the car and then keep the dude in the car that you stole the car from?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my friends. By the way, you have a very nice ride. I really, really, really like it. Can I just reach around you and grab the shotty really quick, really fast? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, and a few of these bullets. Let's go. Man, I told you to be inconspicuous. Shh. Don't go nowhere.
I'm in that dasher with a vixen. You don't wanna see us glisten. Underhanded pitching, hit him straight up in his mitten. Hope the Lord forgive him, man. His grandma been praying, been a bad boy since the Pistons. Wipe his nose, ain't no call. Tell his partners come get him. Stuffing yachters with the pigeons. When we talking outside lingo, ain't no talking over digits. Currents over karma, ain't no motherfucking sentence. Tell him black sent you, sir, your people not your feeling. Oh, man, this smoke was alright. Man, her ass was alright. Don't ask me if I'm alright. Pray this shit gon' go right. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright. Man, this smoke was alright. Man, her ass was alright. Don't ask me if I'm alright. Pray this shit gon' go right. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright.
Welcome back, everyone. Back to the finale of the final quarter of this edition of Basketball Without Borders. It's 65-38, Team Blue out on top. This is the Asia edition. If you're just joining us, be wrong alongside Phoenix here for this one in Phoenix. We have seen a lot of impressive play throughout this one. As Son Chung-gu fires up a three ball, does not go for him. He's been the one that people wanted to see. And we haven't seen a whole lot from that young man, but we have seen a lot from other guys in this one.
Yeah, I think there's been a few guys that I think maybe not have lesser known, maybe not as well known. Nice steal there. They're kind of making a name for themselves, getting their name out there, and maybe possibly getting some looks here and some offers out of this.
Yeah, there are 3 open roster spots left on SimWorld Asia Pacific. It is easier for this team to bring in these guys because they're right in the region. So more convenient for them. Others have to spend some EMs to get them where they need to go. If they don't end up making it on Asia Pacific or anywhere else for that matter, they will end up playing for their local high school for a season. Then they'll probably come back to Beth Holdout Borders next season if they're eligible, and we'll see them do it again.
Yeah, well, that was a great turnaround there. Nice fall away.
And that was a great shot there. There are a few guys who I would like. I know we're still kind of early in the sports portal, but if you had to pick 3 guys from this game to put onto APAC for their roster, who would it be? You got 3 spots left. Who are you giving them to?
I think my first one, because I'm a defensive guy, but it's gonna be Walid Alamari.
There, good pick.
I think he's shown that he can play, especially defensive wise. I think he's done a great job today. The other ones I like. Docky James Latner. Is he on there? I can't remember.
Yes.
I like the Fang brothers, but they're on there. They've done a great, especially
Docky James Latner is not currently on their roster, if that was your question. No.
Yeah, I think Docky would be a great addition to another defender. I know, speaking with Coach Agamura, he's looking more offensive, but I think defensively, those 2 guys would really bolster that team, because defense is going to lead to offense eventually, as you've seen today with the amount of steals that have led to points.
Right, exactly.
And then I think the third spot you could just kind of fill in. I don't think there's any one player that's really highlighted or showed out today that I would say definitely has to be on there. I think we'll leave it up to a coach's decision.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I want to know from you guys in the chat here watching. You got 3 spots left on some more Age Pacific. Who would you take if you are head coach Yasuhiro Okamura? Who are you taking for those 3 spots? I'll give my 3. I really like Alamari as well. I think he gets one of those spots from me. The other one I would give to Hiroshi Omega and Hong Lizue. Those would be my 3.
I think I'd probably give maybe my last spot's a good point. I think I'd probably give mine to Hong Lee. Oh wow, good follow-up right there.
That's the other Fang brother right there. I mean, that one home.
Yeah, I think that I probably would add Hong Lee to my team. Little offense ability. That'd probably be my 3rd spot.
That's fair. I think that I really like what I've seen from Omega, both in terms of his willingness to attack the basket, and I think he's also shown some pretty good defensive ability as well.
Yeah, I don't think you could go around there either. I think that would, if you were to choose a good defense again, there's a Docky right there.
James Ladner,
yeah, I think Omega and Hong Lee. I think either one would probably fill out your roster well enough. That's why I would take him. That's why.
Oh man, another 3-pointer that's knocked down right there. That is sensational.
Yeah, he's showing that he can be kind of a stretch shooter out there today.
Yeah, and look, you talk about needing shooting and the guy who can stretch the floor. The perfect candidates right there to do it, right?
Yeah. I like that. That was a good take. The great team in the second half has done a good job of taking the ball to the rack, I think.
Absolutely.
They've made some adjustments.
Yeah, they really have. Team Blue getting the timeout. I see comments in here from Kalik. Said Hiroshi Omega's getting one of those spots. Fair. I like it. It's a good pick. I see Coach Kusa, the Minnesota Golden Gophers head coach. Omega, Zhang, and Alamari are my 3. I like it.
Yeah, I think Alamari is a consensus at this point from a lot of people.
Yeah, I think he has to be. And again, when you Asia Pacific, they had Leonardo Fields on their team last season. They don't have him anymore. Now you're telling me you potentially have 3 of them. You know, again, sure, Alamari's 6'11", but still, what's 6'11" and 7 foot to a high school roster when there aren't a lot of kids that size anyway? This is only a handful of them, maybe, in SimWorld Prep.
Yeah, and I think having those 3 guys, especially with that height, is going to help the offense out. And I know that's kind of what we've been harping on today is the offensive ability for SimWorld Asia Pacific, but I think those three lead to easier plays inside, and then they're going to lead to offensive rebounds, which is more possessions, which is more opportunities.
Exactly. And one of the other guys that comes to mind as in that height range is Walter Eugene. Is that the fourth? I always get my Roman numerals mixed up. I believe that's the fourth. He's 7'4", plays for the H-Town Hoopers. He's 7'4" in high school. That's outlandish.
Yeah, it is. That's freakishly tall. I'm sorry. Like, me being the little guy I am at 5'6", that's...
No, you're right. It's tall. It's tall.
It's just tall.
I'm right there with you. I understand. I understand our plight fully, my friend. Trust me.
I wouldn't even know what to do at 7'4".
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what to do. I would have to find a way to play basketball though.
Yeah.
Right now I know I can do, right? How much else I could do it at that height? I can't be a phone salesman. 7'4". It's a little weird.
Good take. Oh, you have to finish there. That was a good take though.
Yeah. Look, at 7'4", the Lakers still need a center.
They do.
Find you some shoes. Oh, I mean, I guess they do have DeAndre Ayton, but
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. Oh, good play, good block.
Who wants that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Rise out here on the perimeter as Team Blue continues to operate very well offensively as a team. I think that also, one of the things that we haven't talked much about today is just how well Team Blues operated as a team, which I think is a very good sign for APAC in particular, because if you bring in some of these guys, you've already seen how well some of them play together, and they don't know each other very well. This is maybe only their second time playing together, third time prior to, because of practices or, sometimes if they're playing together in their respective countries in open runs that we don't see, things like that. So you don't play with a lot of these guys a whole lot, but this is your first time playing together organized with each other. So this is a really good sign to see.
Yeah, and I think that it helps with if you do add some of these players. That was a great pass. What a wraparound pass.
Yeah.
But it limits the time that the players have to get used to playing, and so that you can just hit the ground running from day one.
Right, exactly, and that's super important. Because the less time you have to spend getting comfortable with each other on the court, the better off that you'll be when it comes to playing actual games. In most cases, anyway. I'm not going to speak for every athlete out there in the world, but
and
great
one.
job attacking the basket, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to be excited about after this. I've seen some plays and from some players that I think are gonna to bolster this roster for SimWorld Asia Pacific.
Yeah, and SimWorld Asia Pacific, they've always been one of those teams that has surprised you when you least expect them to. I think back to the run to the race to 1 back in season 1 of SimWorld Prep. As the 7th seed, they ended up going to the semifinal round of that tournament. And they ended up playing the 1 seed Southeast Select, and they did lose that game, but getting all the way to that as a 7th seed was impressive.
I like what they have as a team right now. Granted, offensively they're not great, but I think they've got some key parts on their team now that if they could add a few more key parts, they're gonna catch some people by surprise. That was a great move and take there.
Man, Hiroshi Omega, he's so quick.
He is.
Ball in his hands.
That was a quick first step to go right around the defender there.
Yeah. He took one dribble and was by him pretty much.
That's a tough shot. They're not going to hit that too much over the tall guy in Fang.
Down to just 2:10 left. You see Atsukulo slowly bringing this ball up here for Team Blue. As we get down to the final 2 minutes of this one here, Omega splits the double team. Are you kidding me? Get this guy on the roster, Coach Okamura.
I think he might have heard us talking about him and Hong Lee and said, no, I get that last spot.
Yeah, I think I see Okamura running down from his feet where he is right now, making his way down to
I think he has some papers in here. He's got paper and pen in his hand. That might be an offer.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. If it's not, I'm sure it's one of these other SimWorld prep coaches who may have some extra EMs hanging around. Will want to try to bring him in if their roster isn't full.
Yeah, that was another great. That's 3 great takes in a row by Omega there.
And there's still more basketball without borders to come as well, folks. It'll be a little bit of time if we get back here to Chicago. We'll be back here in Chicago on July 19th for the Africa edition of that game. Then we will be back on the next day after that. It's the 20th with Latin America. And we'll finish off on July 26th with Canada and July 27th with the Europe edition. So we have, 4 more left?
4 more, yep.
Africa, Latin America, that's 2, 3,
Canada,
4.
Europe.
Yes, I can count. All right, we're good. We're in business today, guys. I can count. We got 4 more of these left, so tune in for more of those. But also, don't forget the Doc's Sinister Showcase is coming up as well. That's the next live event here as the off-season tournaments and events continue. SimWorld TV, the Louisiana Sportsplex, July 16th and 17th. We'll have those wrapped up here as well. Multiple teams in that tournament. That is 8 teams in that tournament. Single elimination style, looks like. So we'll get through that one very quickly here within a couple of days.
You better bring it every play in that tournament. Good take.
Yeah.
Good take to end that.
Absolutely. Gotta be ready for that one. Team Blue was ready for this one, though, as they walk out of here victorious. 88-58. Handily winning the Basketball Without Borders Asia edition for Phoenix. I'm B-Ron. Thank you for joining us on this Sunday afternoon. We'll see you for more basketball here very soon on SimWorld TV. And
Take care,
SimWorld is the
everybody.
only place you can see the game, be the game.
This has been a presentation of SimWorld